What's up, everybody? So it's Friday morning, and I'm just out and about hitting a couple sales in Riverside, my area, um, and this is the first sale that I went to that I found off of Craigslist. It just didn't list anything, but they ended up having some games. So for 30 bucks, I've got a N64, N64 with expansion pack, Legend of Zelda. So pretty cool. And then a Game Boy Advance SP, really nice condition, with one game, and it came with a charger. Game and Watch Gallery 2, and I actually have the box for that at home, so that's pretty cool. So 30 bucks for that, not a bad deal. She had another Game Boy Advance and some games and stuff, but with everything together, she wanted like 75 bucks. So I was able to just get the things that I really wanted for 30 bucks. So not bad. I'm just gonna start driving around, hitting up signs and stuff, and a couple more sales on Craigslist, in this area. So if I find anything else, I'll let you guys know. But if not, more of the finds will be on Saturday. So see you guys then. All right, guys, got another little score here. I guess it's a score. I mean, it was pretty cool. It was a buck. I don't even have a computer. I don't know if this is worth anything or what, but got Mario is missing for all new Macintosh version. So I mean, it's cool. It's got the little official Nintendo seal. The game and paperwork is all in there and stuff. Big box computer game. It's the first time I've ever even bought a big box computer game. Like I said, I don't know, if it's valuable or not, but it was just cool, and it was a buck, so no big deal. Yeah, I'm on my way home now, so if I see any sales on the way, I'm gonna stop, and if I find anything else, I'll show you guys. But if not, like I said, everything's gonna be for tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys then. What's up, everybody? So I'm all done with the yard sale stuff, and actually I had only gone out Friday morning. I didn't end up going out Saturday. A lot of family stuff and stuff like that going on, so I just didn't end up going. And I got a couple finds on Friday. So not a lot, but I also have a big pickup that I'm going to show you guys that was actually from a contact I met last Friday doing garage sales. So pretty big pickup. This one, this really nice pickup. A lot of Sega Genesis stuff, but it was just a vast, a variety of stuff in here. So definitely a good one. So I'll show you guys that last. So let me start with the Friday pickups. So this first sale, it was listed just big yard sale, and the pictures showed a lot of stuff. I guess apparently they had already had this stuff set out from the previous day, getting it ready, and there's a lot of water residue over everything. But this, the stuff that I found there, it was fine. So I asked if they had video games, and she brings me right over to this bag that had an N64 with one game. And then while I was looking around, I found this lockbox with a Game Boy Advance SP and a Game Boy Advance. Now, when we came to a deal, it was kind of a lot more than I wanted to spend. So we worked out a deal for the two things that I wanted most for 30 bucks. So first I got this red Game Boy Advance SP, really nice condition. It had a bunch of stickers on the front, but I got those off. It's a 001 model, but works really great. It came with the charger, and I got one game, and it's a Game and Watch Gallery 2. And the only reason I picked this game out of all the other ones, I mean, all the other ones were like kid games, but I have the box and manual for this game, so pretty good on that one. And then the other thing that I found, this was the thing that was in the bag, an N64, and came with the expansion pack, and one game, two controllers, really nice sticks on the controllers, just gray and black, all the cables and everything, and then one game, but really good game, Zelda Ocarina of Time. This copy might even be better than my copy, so I'll have to check that because I have this complete in the box. So yeah, pretty good on that one. She said she might have had more games, but she didn't know at all where they were, if they did have any. But 30 bucks for that, really good deal. Okay, this is the last thing I found, and only reason I got it is just because it was Mario. It seemed cool, and it was a buck. But for $1, I got Mario is Missing on PC, big box. I don't, like I've said before, I don't really know a lot about computer games and stuff. But you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's cool. You know, Mario is missing. I've never seen this before, so just something cool to put on the shelf, pretty much. But yeah, that was everything for Friday. So you know, not a crazy good weekend, but this stuff right here is the golden ticket right here. So it's all pretty random, but I'll start with this stuff right here. So this the sale that I went to, it was on the corner of like two main streets, and you know, I walk up and they have PSP games out, but they were like randomly placed everywhere. So I ended up getting a few PSP games. Well, I was asking about other games. This guy riding by on a bike said, "Hey, you know, what kind of games are you looking for?" And I said, "Anything, you know, anything you got." And he's like, "Oh, well, I got Sega, I got Super Nintendo, I got Nintendo." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm interested in all that stuff." So I gave him my number. I didn't think anything of it, you know. Nobody ever calls, especially, you know, someone who's riding a bike. I thought he would have forgot for sure. But sure enough, the next day he gave me a call and said, "Hey, you know, you wanna meet up?" Well, I mean, he ended up calling me again and saying something you know happened and he couldn't meet up that day. But the next day he called me and we ended up meeting up at his place. And yeah, he had a lot of stuff. So let me start out with the Dreamcast games. I just got the games. He said for the Dreamcast that he had didn't work, so I passed on that. So I just got the games. There's two games in this one, so there's a lot of disc onlys in here. So first, disc only, Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation, and then Dino Crisis. Really cool game. I love Dino Crisis. I used to have it on the PS1 when I was a kid, and I love that game. That game was so sweet. And then this one, I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm sure this is supposed to be on there, but I don't know if it's missing the. I mean, sure it's missing the manual, but the manual's not in there. So Fur Fighters, pretty cool game. I mean, it's a little up there. It's like $20 or more, and it's just the game. The game is in there, no manual, but it's got this cool like holographic front part that's on it. So pretty cool. And I didn't have any of these Dreamcast games, so they're all, you know, going in the collection. And then we've got a disc-only copy of Gauntlet Legends. And then Gundam Side Story 0079 Rise from the Ashes. So this one has got the manual of the game, but missing the back part. And then we've got another disc-only 4x4 Evo. And these last three are complete. We've got oh wait, no, there's another disc only. Dave Mayer Freestyle BMX disc only. And then these ones are complete. We've got Trick Style, Tomb Raider Chronicles, and Slave Zero. I actually had the case and manual to this one. Mine is a lot better condition, the case and manual, so I'll definitely be swapping it over. But pretty cool for Dreamcast games. You know, I didn't expect him to bring out that stuff, and you know, some, you know, better titles for the Dreamcast. Okay, let's do this next. We got a Super Nintendo. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. It's got the black screen, but I mean, no big deal. You know, it's whatever. I mean, maybe I could fix it. I don't know. But it's definitely the older model with, you know, when you press the power button, it's got the little lock in there. So who knows? Maybe it could use a real good cleaning or something. And then that came with no controllers, but both the cables, and then 3 games. We've got Pilot Wings, Pac-Man 2, and Super Mario World. So pretty good ones there. Okay, next we'll do the NES. Got 2 NES consoles. One of them needs to be extremely cleaned on the inside because it just shows up white. It might just, you know, the 72 pin might need to be cleaned or whatever, but I mean, I'm sure it'll probably end up working. And then this one, the dirtier one, works pretty good. So I mean, you know, I'm sure I can get them both working really good. So we got those, and those came with 3 controllers. You know, yellow, but they all work good. And 1 game, Mario Duck Hunt. And then this is the big stuff right here. We've got the Sega Genesis stuff right here. So first we've got two Model 1s. They both work, except one of them's got a really like the picture is all like blurry and messed up. I don't know if it just needs to be cleaned or what. I haven't opened it up to check it, but two Model 1s. They came with all the cables and stuff. Well, all the cables for one of them. And then a 32X, and it came with the little cable that jumps to the Genesis, but no power cable. Let's see, two controllers. And then a bunch of games. I'll just show you that this little lunch pail is just full of Genesis games. So I'll try to get through these pretty quick. Okay, so we've got Bill Walsh College Football. A lot of these I didn't have. I mean, a lot of the sports ones I didn't have, but a lot of like the better titles. Well, some of the better titles I didn't have. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. World Series Baseball. Monopoly. NFL Football 94. Urban Strike and Jungle Strike. There's Urban Strike. Jungle Strike. ESPN Baseball Tonight. Sega Sports Prime Time. Another copy of Monopoly. We've got Barney's Hide and Seek game. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Okay, we've got two copies of Taz and Escape from Mars, F-15 Strike Eagle 2, F-117 Night Storm, Judge Dredd, Real Monsters, Batman Returns with like a pretty dark, gross label, Blockout. A lot of these ones that I'm showing you I didn't have in my collection, so pretty cool to beef up the collection. Another copy of Barney's Hide and Seek game. Toy Story. Toy Story. Another copy of NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Earthworm Jim 2. It's a good title right there. Starting to get into the better ones right here. Altered Beast. Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. Sonic and Knuckles. And this one, you know, a lot of times you find these ones, they're missing this little top cover. So it's cool to have that. And then the best two games in the lot, Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Booger Man, a pick and flick adventure. I mean, this one right here goes for a pretty good amount, like 35 bucks. So, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors also too. That one goes for a pretty good amount. Yeah, that is all. That is all of that. That's everything, actually. I paid 65 bucks for that, which I thought was a really good deal. I mean, even with the Super Nintendo not working, you know, and everything else works pretty good. You know, the Dreamcast games, a lot of them were, you know, more than 10 bucks. A couple of these Sega games were more than that, you know, the NESs and stuff like that. So, pretty good deal. I didn't have Booger Man in my collection, so I'm definitely keeping that one. I already have Zombies complete in box, so pretty good. You know, I love finding, you know, Sega Genesis, big lots of Sega Genesis. I mean, you know, because you're always bound to find a really good game in there. But yeah, that is everything. I did end up going to the swap meet on Sunday. I'm filming this pickups portion. Today is Monday. But I did go to the swap meet, and I found a really good like PS1, like a stack of PS1 games. So definitely excited to show you guys that. But yeah, that is everything. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.